Okay, so carrying with a round in the chamber, should you or should you not? It all really depends on your comfort and the type of firearm you carry. The lore for carrying one, or not having a round in the chamber comes from the cowboy times when they would tinker with their triggers to the point where the slightest little bit of pressure on the trigger would cause it to fire. So they would often carry 5 rounds in the chamber and just keep an empty one right there, right at the center, so that whenever they're carrying, they can just leave it be, and either they would pull the hammer back to load up a round, or they would have a double action like this Colt here to fire off. Now, for a lot of modern firearms, they have external safeties on them that is quicker to disengage that and then to draw rack. Oh, I put the safety on there. Rack, put on target, and then shoot. Then you have the modern day firearms, or the more modern day firearms. This is as close as I have right here. My Taurus is in another room, ready for use tomorrow. But they have what they call trigger guards on them, or trigger safeties, meaning that you push down a secondary piece of the trigger, and then the full trigger, and then the firearm goes off. I don't particularly want the appendix carry one of those myself. I wouldn't conceal carry one just because of the worry of that round potentially going off, because I do feel a lot safer with an external safety on the firearm, but that's just me. Now, as far as carrying with other firearms like a SIG 320 or a mini revolver that doesn't have any kind of safeties on it to begin with, aside from it being a single action, but even then, I'm not too sure about how much I would like to carry it with a round in the chamber, even in a holster. Me personally, I would recommend carrying with a round in the chamber. Make sure that you have it in a holster off to the side or the mechanical safety on, just because it's always going to be quicker to, well, you could draw, drop, and get on target all in one fluid motion rather than having to rack and then go. Or if you carry, it's all the same movement either way. The next, you keep an empty cylinder and you go to pull back the hammer or anything, the next round's going to come up automatically. You just lose one round. But either way, you all stay safe out there.